Outlander Season 7 has only a few episodes left, and based on episode 14 of the series, it is clear that the majority of the drama and twists are left to the upcoming episode 15. So, let's talk about it. To understand episode 15 better, though, we need to go over what happened in episode 14 first and see where it left us in the story. Let's start with Jamie Fraser stepping up as a brigadier general in the Revolutionary War. Can we just pause and appreciate how amazing Sam Heughan looks in that uniform? Way better than the red coat from season 5, am I right? Like, over the years, a lot of things have changed, but my crush for this man remained the same. As you can imagine, Jamie's new role brings a huge responsibility, as he's now leading 300 men, which is a big leap from his previous command of smaller groups. You can feel the weight of it, especially in his quiet moments with Claire. Speaking of Claire, our Queen Doctor finds herself hosting a very impromptu dinner for none other than George Washington and the Marquis de Lafayette. I mean, the less wouldn't have fitted to our glamorous Outlander universe. Imagine realizing on the same day that you're also throwing a historical dinner party. Well, I can't imagine it for myself, but I'm happy for Claire for sure. Claire even bumps into Lafayette at the market, leading to a hilariously charming exchange involving a gift of French cheese. By the way, if only all misunderstandings could be solved with cheese, right? The dinner itself is a pivotal moment in the entire season for sure. Jamie gets an early version of the United States flag as a gift, which is a huge symbolic gesture that reminds us this couple is smack in the middle of history. But even amid the grandeur, there's Jamie's vulnerability as he confides in Claire about the weight of his position. Claire, as always, grounds him, but they both know the road ahead will be fraught with loss. Is it just me, or is their dynamic here is just chef's kiss? Seriously, how do they always make us feel so deeply? Oh, by the way, Lord John Grey is back, and oh my goodness, what an entrance. Under the alias Bertram Armstrong, he swears an oath to the Continental Army to protect himself, but he doesn't get far before turning himself into Jamie, setting up some serious tension. At Claire's insistence, he lets her fix his poorly healed eye injury. And wow, she just goes right in with her hands. If you didn't cringe watching this scene, are you even an Outlander fan? As many of us have expected, Lord John's reappearance is packed with emotional weight. Despite the lingering tension between John and Jamie because of Claire and John's brief fling, they're united by something bigger, which is saving William. Yes, their son is in grave danger, and John takes on the mission to rescue him with Ian at his side. I mean, Jamie's final words to Lord John was, "Save our son." And yeah, cue the goosebumps. It's moments like these that remind me why I love this show so much. Lord John's dedication to both William and Jamie shows how complex and layered their relationship is. There's a quiet nobility in John that makes every scene he's in so compelling. I couldn't help but get emotional watching him step up, knowing the risks involved. He's a character who truly embodies loyalty and love, even when it costs him dearly. Over in the 1980s, Brianna is dealing with Rob Cameron, who's officially earned his spot as one of Outlander's most despicable villains. After discovering masked men in her house, Bree goes full action hero. Of course, armed with a shotgun, no less. She manages to fend off the intruders and gets her family to safety, but it's clear this is far from over. The big twist was, though, Bree's realization that she might need to take Jemmy and Mandy back through the stones to find Roger and Buck in the past. Yep, the time travel stakes are getting real again. But how will Bree manage this without knowing exactly where Roger is? And what will it mean for her modern life if she goes back for good? I don't know about you guys, but I'm so invested in this storyline. Bree's transformation into a fierce protector of her family has been incredible to watch. She's come such a long way from the early seasons, and now she's this badass mom who won't let anyone mess with her kids. But at the same time, I can't help but worry about what's coming. The stakes are so high, and the idea of her leaving the 1980s behind for good, it's both exciting and heartbreaking. Let's talk about William. He continues to shine as one of the breakout characters this season. He's struggling with his identity and trying to live up to the ideals of honor and courage. His unexpected connection with Jane, a former brothel worker, adds an intriguing layer to his story. Their chemistry is undeniable, and Jane's straightforward personality is the perfect foil to William's more reserved nature. But it's not all romance. Jane's dark backstory, including her killing a British officer to protect her sister Fanny, creates a ticking time bomb. William promises to keep them safe, but his own life is now at risk thanks to Captain Richardson, who sends him on a dangerous mission that's clearly a trap. Can Lord John and Ian reach him in time? Am I the only one who's so rooting for William and Jane? Their relationship feels raw and new, and I can't help but get swept up in their dynamic. Jane's strength and vulnerability make her such a fascinating character, and William's journey to becoming his own man is one of the most compelling arcs this season. But with danger lurking around every corner, I'm bracing myself for the heartbreak that might be coming. Okay, finally, let's talk about what will be coming next. With only few episodes left, things are bound to escalate. Here's what will happen. Lord John and Ian will race against time to save William. So, as usual, expect a dramatic showdown, possibly with some major sacrifices. William will finally get the moment where he reconciles his complicated feelings about Jamie. I mean, wouldn't it be amazing to see them side by side, fighting for the same cause? It's the father-son moment I've been waiting for, and I'm not ready for the emotions it's going to bring. Meanwhile, Bree's decision to go back through the stones with her kids will lead to a tearful farewell to the modern world. They will reunite with Roger and Buck, and we will see them working together to solve the mystery of Rob Cameron and his sinister plans. Could this involve uncovering more about the past of Lallybroch? And imagine if they bring some modern tech into the past. How cool would that be? Jamie and Claire's storyline, on the other hand, will see them preparing for a major Revolutionary War battle. Historically, this period includes pivotal moments, and Jamie's leadership will undoubtedly be tested. Claire will also face heartbreaking losses as she tends to the wounded, a callback to the harrowing war scenes of earlier seasons. I have a feeling this could be the most intense part of the next episode, and of course, Claire will be injured fatally, putting Jamie in the most difficult position ever. Will he tend for his wife or continue to common in the war? We will see. Jane's confession about killing Captain Harkness will also bring the authorities closer to their camp. Will William be forced to make a choice between his duty and protecting Jane? Their relationship will definitely take a dramatic turn as Jane's past catches up with her. And Fanny, oh, sweet Fanny, I really hope she finds some peace. She's such a bright spot in this dark world, and I'd love to see her story explored more. For more weekly updates on Outlander, make sure to like and follow. To see first-look pictures from the highly expected Outlander prequel, watch the video on the screen.